Imagine yourself in what you would think of as a normal adoption agency. There are a variety of children waiting to get adopted. There are little toddlers, teenagers, and young adults. There are Americans, African Americans, Hispanics, Asians. While all children differ in ethnicity, age, and even personality, they all have one major thing in common. They are all longing for a loving family to tend and to take care of them. Besides, how can you not love such innocent little children? As you look around more and see deeper into the reality of things, you notice that not every single adoption parent wants the same thing as the innocent little children do. In some cases, the parents only want to adopt for themselves. They either want money, or unfortunately in some cases, they want to abuse and torture the little children. You also suddenly realize that not every single child that you see is going to get adopted. Some will be transferred from foster home to foster home. That is a sad truth that the world is trying to put an end to. Currently, this type of tragic situation is referred to as rehoming, or adopting from disruption. In some cases, this disruption will occur during the adoption process. It is such an extremely long process for children to get adopted that in the meantime, they are almost always being placed from one foster home to the next. During this move, the child is often emotionally scarred, problems in the child's education arise, social development issues occur, and also drug problems become a huge possibility. Ultimately, it is time that America puts this issue into serious consideration and try to find solutions to the problem at hand. It is evident that stricter laws need to be placed on adoption agencies and foster care systems. Some statistics about adoption agencies and foster cares. The race distribution of adopted children: 37% make up the white community, 23% make up the black community, 15% make up the Asian community, 15% make up Hispanics, and 9% make up other. The three different types of adoption breakdowns. There is private domestic adoptions, which make up 38%. There are foster care adoptions, which make up 37%. And there are international adoptions, which makes up for 25%. There are 4 different types of adoptive family structures that usually will adopt children. There are married, unmarried couples, single females and single males. 70.2% make up married, 1.6% make up unmarried, 22.7% make up the single female, and 5.5% make up the single male. The last group of statistics that I will be sharing is the age distribution of adopted children. 6% is 0 to 2-year-olds, 9% is 3 to 4-year-olds, 30% is 5 to 9-year-olds, 19% is 10 to 12-year-olds, 14% 13 to 14-year-olds, and 23% make up 15 to 17-year-olds. The total number of children in foster care as of 2014 is 408,425 children. There are 3 main problems that come with foster care laws and adoption agency. The first problem is the low availability of foster homes and child adoption agencies, and a cause of this is that fewer and fewer people seem to want to adopt or foster children. Also, a lack of financial resources could be another cause. Problem 2 is the long wait time that a child has to wait to get adopted, and in that time, they are usually being transported from foster home to foster home. Problem 3 is the physical and sexual abuse during the foster care time that the child has, and that is due to not enough information on the foster and adoption family. Some solutions that can help solve these problems is to create more foster homes in the areas, provide more donations and foundations to help support care and adoption centers, and use the money to provide more facilities. We can change the laws and the systems. We can shorten the wait time, and we can reduce the variety and amount of foster care homes that the children are placed within. Try to maintain a small amount of foster homes per child. If the child is only placed into one foster home, they will not be around too many groups of people, and hopefully their social development won't be as harmed. We can also take more time to follow up with the families afterwards. We can do more research, we can make sure that they are reliable and that they're going to take good care of the child. We can do routine checkups to make sure that everything is in place thoroughly. In conclusion, the adoption laws and foster care laws need to be a lot more strict, and they need to provide more of a stable and firm foundation for the children in need. If everyone can see this as a potential and a rising problem, it is very possible that we can all come to a solution and end this issue for good. Thank you.